So yesterday was Saturday. I had to be at this mass casualty simulation at 6:50. My ride was late. So about 7:30 we get all this makeup on for injuries. I'm waiting, to get makeup, and they hand me this piece of paper that says that my character doesn't have any injuries. But some of my friends got cool makeup. They got like shards of glass in their face and bones sticking out of their arms and burns all over their face and arms. But me, no, I get nothing. Then we go over to this building, and we're supposed to be on the third floor of a building that a plane crashed into. And what they did was they filled our building with smoke, and they lit the buildings around us on fire and made them look like they were on fire. They blew up a car. Like, they really blew up a car. It was pretty neat. And so we're in this room, and we were instructed to, scream and yell and, oh, help us, help us, help us. We do that. These firefighters come into our room, and they're like, you have to leave, you have to get out of here. So we go outside, but he didn't tell us where to go. So we ended up getting lost in the building. So we really would have died if it was really on fire or something. They make us get out, and we get down to the bottom of the floors, and these people, the people in charge of us, were like, okay, when you go outside, start screaming and yelling and panicking and freak out the firefighters. And we're like, okay. So I go outside, and I just run out, and I'm like, ah! This firefighter just like puts out his arm, and he's like, slam! Clotheslines me. I fell backwards. I'm like, what the heck? I'm still trying to stay in character, so I'm like, no, I have to go back inside. My friends are still in there. And he's like, no, 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 you have to come with me. And he starts pulling me over. And he finally gets me, halfway to the grass area where they were putting all the people who were injured. And, I started coughing. And there was a lot of smoke outside because they had blown up a car. And I just started coughing really, really bad. And I couldn't breathe. Like, I couldn't even tell anyone that I was really sick. I wasn't acting. And so I was like coughing and coughing, and this lady comes up to me, and she was helping me, and I assumed that she knew that I was really injured. And like, I was crying and coughing, and I was shaking really bad because I couldn't breathe, and I was hyperventilating, and I was just freaking out. I was so upset. She puts this towel and blanket around me, puts this mask over my face, and I can't breathe, and I kept trying to pull the mask away from me, and I just kept pushing her away. And she's like, oh yeah, it's fake, you can't really breathe into it. So finally I convince her. First of all, she's German, she doesn't speak English at all. So she gets someone that speaks English, comes over, and I try to explain to them while I'm coughing and gagging and whatnot. They take me over to the the real paramedics, and they put me in an ambulance, and they give me some oxygen and a cup of water, and I started feeling better, but I felt so stupid. Like, actually getting injured or, becoming an actual casualty at a simulated casualty thing. Oh man, I felt so stupid.